All right, so I closed and opened that lab, and let's go ahead and add that object again. So we're going to add this image, add 2. I'm going to change that naming prefix again, hit save. All right, so let's go ahead and start up these nodes. And again, I'm just going to give it a few seconds. And again, guys, we logged into EVE-NG using something called the native console. So that means whatever console application or terminal emulation program we're using by default is what we're going to use when we actually console into these devices. So for you, that should be PuTTY. For me, it's Secure CRT, and I'll show you how to go ahead and change that, okay? Once I show you how to console into these devices and do a few commands just to show we have functionality. So let's just go ahead and get into R1. I'm just going to left click. And again, I'm opening Secure CRT. You may be opening PuTTY if you're following along with the video. And look at this. Yes, we have a fully functioning router. And really, guys, we're up and running now. We can start labbing things up. Let's go ahead and go over a few things, though. So I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to show you how to do a Wireshark capture. So I'm going to have to stop these nodes because you cannot do a connection when the nodes are running. That's okay. I'm going to show you that you can actually edit these while they're on here. So if you want to add more Ethernet slots, you can do that. And that'll just be for R1. And then I'm going to do more actions, start all nodes. And let me show you how to change the native console and also get Wireshark up and running, okay, guys? So now what we're going to do is we're going to install that Win Client Pack. And again, this Win Client Pack is going to have you install Wireshark, Nmap, and a bunch of other software. Choose what you want to install. I installed Nmap and Wireshark because those are great tools. Once that Windows Client Pack is fully installed, we're going to go ahead and go to the C drive, go to Program Files, click on the EVE-NG folder, and if I want to run Wireshark, I'm going to have to double click this wrapper here, or registry editor, excuse me. I'm going to hit yes. Awesome. And then to start a capture, I'm going to right click and hit capture. Choose the interface. It's going to open the Wireshark wrapper. And boom, we're good to go. Awesome. And now, if you want to change the default application to use Secure CRT or another console program with EVE-NG, so it has a Secure CRT wrapper or registration and editor here, you're going to hit yes. Say awesome, the registry key has been added, or that value. And then, and again, I'm on Windows 11. You're going to type in default apps. And EVE-NG uses Telnet to actually console into those devices. So you're going to find the SSH Telnet and RLogin client. And you're going to set the default, okay? And here I have Secure CRT as the default. All right, everybody. I believe that's it. If you have any other questions on EVE-NG and how to get it up and running, there is so much documentation and videos out there. Again, a shout out to David Bombal, Knox Hutchinson. I mean, if you go to EVE-NG documentation, you literally see them saying, hey, watch his videos. And I mean, look at all this. It's beautiful, right? All this would be a little too much just for CCNA. But again, this guy makes great content. I wish to be like him one day. Very smart guy, CBT Nuggets trainer. Shout out, right? We all have probably used CBT Nuggets once or twice in our life. But yes, there is a lot of video how-to. So I'm going to thank you guys for viewing this video. I know I had to split it up in parts because it was kind of long. And this was the most difficult video for me to make because of how much you have to do to get EVE-NG working and how daunting it can be to a newcomer. I am going to give you guys some advice. EVE-NG, again, when I first started doing networking, I didn't use it. I wish someone would have taught me. I wish I would have gone out and find videos like the one I'm making now. But I use something called Cisco Packet Tracer. And you're going to see a lot of beginner courses with CCNA networking use Packet Tracer. I'm not going to hate on it. I once was a Cisco Net Academy instructor where I was forced to use Cisco Packet Tracer. It has gotten a lot better over the years. And it is a great way to just get your feet wet into getting used to CLI. But you're going to notice there is still limitation. And if you just jump right in and take that dive into using an actual emulation software like EVE-NG or even GNS3, you're going to thank yourself because you're going to get used to, honestly, troubleshooting. You're going to have to figure out IOSs. You're going to be dealing with real Cisco iOS because it's emulation, not just simulation like Packet Tracer. Okay? So again, that's just my rant. I want to again thank you guys for viewing and thank you for all the support you give us.